무슨 여행가봐.
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
아, 여긴 그냥 갈고리 들어오는 데구나. 좋았어. 갈고리 달고. 야, 잘 낚는다. 잘 건다. 나 이것도 내가 걸으려고 그러는 줄 알았는데.
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
포크 더럽게 크네.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
이게 도둑마돈 음식기고. 뭐지? 뭔가 사건이 이상한데? 최소한 음식기. 가정업대. 랜들이 아닐 거라는 생각이 드는데. 사태가 진정되면 음식기를 회수한다고? 아니야. 잠깐만. 뭐 목표가 안 뜨나? 진짜의 흔적이 남아있다. 신문하기. 신문하기. 갑시다. 그 마누라를 만나봐야 될 것 같은데. 에이, 미세스.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time,
신입자들이 사용했던 유리잔이라고?
They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in
야,
whispers.
도둑질하러 와서
and then they left.
술도 마시고 간 거야? 말도 안 되는 거
We
아니야?
found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
뭔가 있어.
Your ladyship.
뭔가 말도 안 돼. 소견서를 얘한테 물어봐야 되나? 가정폭력.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man.
역겨운 사람이라고.
A detestable human being.
죽었다고 막말하는 거 아니야?
It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I
현양님
dared to
어서 오세요.
stand up to him in defense of my mistress. Sly
아씨를
devil.
지키려고 했는데
God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She
내가
doesn't
죽인 거
have any
아니야?
friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
인식기.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
모바일 렉 걸려요? 영국에 정착한 이를 외쳐야 한 적이 있다. 지인이 없다. 지인은 없는 것 같고. 이거 렌더 일당 소행이 아닌 것 같아. 범인은 2명이야. 이거 남편이 그 마누라를 묶어놓은 거 아니야? 학대하려고? 근데 이 하녀가 그걸 발견하고 부지깽기로 내려친 거지. 그런 거 아닐까? 아, 얘한테도 말 걸어주는구나. 뭐 이벤트가 있네? 뭐야? 왜 평판이.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently
평소엔
capable
신사한테
of
술에
anything.
취하면 주정뱅이로
Why,
돌려냈다고?
once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's board and set it alight. Another day he threw a
확대법.
decanter of wine at Miss
미안해요.
Wright's head.
발음이 구려서.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point
술
that we were
마시면 안
forced to
돼.
intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
자신이 자제할 때까지만 마셔야지.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place. Or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
그러면 브레크스톨 부인의 애완견을 불태웠다고? 아내를 부킹이다. 원인은 가정불화다. 이거 끝이야? 잠깐만. 키가 크고 건장하니 불러주시면 된다. 이 끈이 뱃사람.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to
알았어.
think about all
네가 아는 게
this.
뭐겠어. 더 알아볼 게 없는데.
Lord George Brackenstall.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Please leave my Mary alone. She's suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
너 뭐하냐 거기서?
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
끈이 문제인데.
The hunting scene.
근데 사냥을 이렇게 좋아하는 사람인데 집안에 장총도 없어? 원래 이런 사람들은 집안에 장총 하나씩 갖다 놓는데.
The hunting scene.
저게 결론이야? 너무 허무하잖아. 그리고 저게 결론이라고 치면은 매듭이 설명이 안 되는데. 분석 시작하기. 아, 이거 분석을 해야 되나? 베이커 바로 갑시다. 아, 저거 또 분석하면 또 시약이랑 막 그런 거 바르는 거 아니야? 난 시약이 너무 싫어. 걔는 계속 쫓아오는 거야?
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
가위로 잘라.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
가위는 아니고 절단기.
The fibers from this cut appear to be
절단기도
different.
아니고 칼?
If I cut the rope with a knife,
칼.
it matches the original.
선원용 칼에 의해서 잘랐다고. 선원 출신의 용의자를 찾아라. 서재에서 지브롤터의 바위 1893년 지브롤터의 바위 1893년이면은 지브롤터의 바위가 인도, 뉴질랜드, 호주를 걸치는 6개월간의 향해 끝에 런던으로 돌아왔다. 호주에서 대지와 강산을 소유 중인 프레이저 가문의 산성녀 마리 프레이저 역시 런던에 도착했다. 아.
Here it is.
이때 온 거구나, 이가. 한여도 같이 온
The
거네.
shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
페이커와의 아이들. 서재에서 또 서재야? 이거 만능 서재야 이거? 다 있어?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
서재에서 검사하려면
Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
위긴스.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
말 잘 들어. 착한 아이야. 금방
At
올라오네.
your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current
회장님은
employment.
벌써부터 일하시는 거예요?
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
와, 3시간 만에 다 훔쳐온 거야?
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
개쩐다
Put it on
이네.
the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young
아,
Wiggins.
아직 집이에요? 얘 왜 안 가?
I left it right on the table for you, sir.
알았어. 책상이 이렇게 많아.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
런던 도착.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar.
(94년) 11월 7일. 살해일자에 런던에 어떤 사람이
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
잭 크로커.
This list shows the
그리고 아 이거 일일이
I
다
do
찾아야
not
돼?
think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
토마스
This,
워커.
this officer is still at sea.
토마스 워커 아니고. 야 이거 일일이 다 클릭해줘야 되네. 헨리 사우스 아들.
This officer is still at sea. There.
어니어스 제이 우즈.
This officer is still at sea.
그리고 찰스 보이지.
This officer was on a ship that.
그리고 윌리엄 피트리지.
This officer was on a ship that
한
sailed
명밖에 없네요.
half a month
다행이네.
ago. Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
그러면 얘를 찾으러 가봅시다. 크로커 선장을 정면으로 맞으십시오.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend
아,
should
이리로
be able to
데려오는 거야?
find him.
좋은데 또 부탁해야 되나?
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
뭐 당연히 위험하다는 거야?
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
조사를 해봅시다. 단정한 외모. 정직해. 근육질. 강해. 손엔 아무것도 없고. 신문 잉크? 지적이야. 깨끗한 장화. 선언용 칼. 칼을 들고 있단 말이지.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how
공범일 수도 있지.
reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is
아,
prepared to
떠보네.
commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came
아,
straight
그래서
away.
불렀구나.
You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
부인도 불륜이었어?
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
그렇지. 뱃사람들이 즐겨 쓰는
as she
매듭으로
was
메꿨다고
tied with a
그랬으니까.
sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes.
친구가 없잖아.
I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your
구속
theory
왜?
is flawed anyway. On the
또
night
이상한
of the
상상한다
murder,
또.
I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
하나를 짜보자고.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
이걸로 추리해야 돼? 와. 사건 당일 밤에 대해선 거짓으로 진술하고 있다. 거짓으로 진술하고 있다고? 지금 범인이 용의자가 3명이에요. 잭 크로커 아니면 그 랜들 일당 그리고 그 마누라 셋 중 하나인데 매듭이 잘렸단 말이야. 아 매듭 자른 거는 그 매듭을 잘라서 그 마누라를 묶은 거구나. 잭 크로커가 범인인가? 상황 증거는 잭 크로커인데 이야 이거 복잡하네. 잭 크로커 아니면은 마누라 같은데. 잭 크로커로 갑시다. 공범인 브레큰스톨 부인과 함께 정의 심판을 받아야 한다. 스스로를 보호하려다 발생한 사건이다. 잭 크로커는 강화무도한 남편으로부터 부인을 보호하려 했다. 아니지. 그래도 아무리 그래도 이혼을 하든가. 그니까 공범인 거지. 그 마누라랑. 체포하겠어.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
야 이것도 주먹 다짐 한번 하겠는데?
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
넌 부른다고 근데 또
It is
오냐?
over. I know that it was you
대박이다.
who killed Sir Eustace
역시
Brackenstall.
정직해.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London.
근데 그때 한 번 만났는데 내연남이 될
Because you
정도면
love her.
왜 그 남자랑
It's
결혼을
true.
한 거야?
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
돈 때문에?
I admit that I loved Mary madly
그럼 더
from the
대박이다.
first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to
아
her,
짝사랑이었구나.
she told me everything. I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a
네, 형님,
damnable
이따 다시
nightmare
오세요.
when he barged in.
꼭 와요.
He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots.
신발을 할 때 자격조차
Oh, I
없다고.
regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive
아
me.
사귀는 사이가 아닌데 이 새끼가 그냥 짝사랑해서 막 한 거야?
already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
대박이다.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes,
You would not
또
have
안 돼?
managed to protect her.
till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
뭘 네 손으로 끝내? 깜짝이야, 자살하는 줄 알았네. 빵! 오, 이번에 성공했어. 나에게 힘을 줘! 와이! 나에게 힘을 줘! 와이! 됐다. 야, 씨, 갑자기 이런 액션을. 자살하려고 하다니.
You should have let me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case.
죽는 게 능사가 아니지. 잘못을 했으면 벌을 받아야죠.
Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was
그럴
me.
줄 알기는 이씨.
I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
과연 진범일까요? 오, 진범 맞네. 역시 난 홈즈야. 계속하기. 야, 이거 근데 에피소드 꽤 많다. 마키야, 이거 에피소드가 몇 개인 거야? 로딩이 왜 이렇게 아, 끝났구나. 영원히 안 끝나는 줄 알았어.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
벌이야?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
미친 거야?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them
꿀이
from
먹고
hibernating.
싶어서.
I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked.
신놈이네.
We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They are
먹으려고.
domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers.
아, 이거 마지막에?
Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these.
벌꿀들을 여기만 냅두면 꿀을 어디서
Besides,
따와. 꽃이
you'll
있어야지.
need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
꽃을 하나.
Watson, however did you
아,
guess?
갔다 오면서
For
꽃
the
챙겨오려고
great
그러는구나.
Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees
왓슨도 꽤
with some
똑똑한데?
rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
식물원으로. 야, 근데 꿀 먹고 싶다고, 씨. 뭐야, 왓슨 왜 그래? 근데 저 뭐지? 내 아프리카 화면에 저 채팅창 잘 보여? 너무 작지 않아? 로딩 왜 이렇게 기냐 이거? 좀 작아? 그걸 지금 말해줘? 좀만 키우자.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the